Are banded pull-ups just for beginners? Today I'm training with my buddy Cliff, and Cliff is a former Division I gymnast. Talk about a guy who probably never needs to use a band when he does pull-ups. He can do pull-ups for days. And me, well, I used to be known as the pull-up guy when I competed in CrossFit. There wasn't a single pull-up workout that showed up in any event over the course of 5 years that I didn't place in the top 1, 2, or 3 amongst my competitors. So we both have lots of pull-up prowess. Yet, here we are in this training session using bands to get a little bit more out of our pull-up training. So what are the benefits of using bands in your pull-up work? Let's dive into it. The pull-up is one of the most desired exercises of all people entering into the gym space that they want to be able to accomplish. It's sort of a rite of passage. I got my first pull-up. Look, I can pull myself up over the bar. I strongly believe that getting a pull-up should be and can be a very attainable, valuable goal for everybody to pursue. And certainly as we train new athletes in the gym to getting their first pull-up, using bands to assist their pull-ups is going to be part of the process. But what if you're advanced already? What if you can do 5, 10 strict pull-ups? When would you want to be using a band? Well, when we're training for hypertrophy, which is muscle growth, we actually need to hit a certain threshold of time under tension or a certain number of reps in order to achieve that type of stimulus where our lats and our upper back muscles and even biceps are going to actually grow. So reason number 1, to help you get more training volume in on a session after you have fatigued. Reason number 2, pull-ups are not all the same. There are hundreds of variations on how to do pull-ups. When we start to change our grip and change the position of our body relative to space, some pull-ups become much more challenging than others. Most people learn their first pull-up with an underhand grip, and that grip is typically somewhere around shoulder width. Arguably, that might be the strongest pull-up position that we can adopt. So you might be advanced and be able to do 10 supinated strict pull-ups like this. However, what if you're doing a wide grip pronated pull-up? You move your hands out about 5-6 inches on each side. You turn your palms so that they face away from you, and suddenly you can no longer do 10 reps. You can only do 2 or 3 high-quality reps. This would be a perfect opportunity for an advanced trainee to utilize something like a band assistance so that they can change positions of their hands and therefore target different parts of the back, different angles of pulling, and develop strength in a variety of shoulder positions so as to build different types of muscles, get a different type of stimulus. And in order to do that, you might want to utilize some band assistance. So we use bands to increase total volume. We use bands to try different hand positions and different more challenging variations of the pull-up. And lastly, we might want to use bands to manipulate our body position and time under tension. Another way to think about this and to visualize it is if you got up on the pull-up bar and you did 5 pull-ups as fast as you could, how would that feel as compared to doing 5 pull-ups where on every single rep, instead of lowering down quickly, you lower down in 5 to 10 seconds. So bands in this instance are helping us control the time under tension. Similarly, in this same vein, we want to think about body position. And one subtle change that you can make is if you do a pull-up and you just pull as hard and as fast as you can, your body is going to assume the position that it feels strongest in. For many people, that is slightly rounded shoulders forward and a vertical torso with tensed abdominals. If you see bodybuilders or certain types of athletes doing pull-ups that are trying to develop their back, you will see them arching their back, leaning their torso backward slightly, and really elevating their chest, not allowing it to roll forward. This elevated chest position with an arch to the low back and leaning slightly is a way to put more tension on specific muscles, namely the lats, when you're doing pull-ups. Those 2 exercises are vastly different in terms of difficulty. You might be able to do 10 of the get up over the pull-up bar however possible, but when you adopt the lean away, chest puffed up, lat focused pull-up position, you can only get 2 reps. So here we go. Another reason to implement assistance in the form of a band so that you can adopt positions in your pull-up that allow you to target specific muscle groups and strengthen things like your lats, which might be your focus in training. So there you have it, a bunch of reasons why even an advanced lifter should implement using bands with their pull-ups in order to, number one, get more volume of training in a single session. Number two, explore different types of pull-ups with different hand grips and hand positions. And three, boost time under tension in positions that are going to get you to develop muscles that you are actually aiming to develop in your pull-up. It's my hope with these pull-up tips that you can take your pull-up skills from intermediate and advanced all the way up to expert. Use the pull-up to develop muscles and to keep that strength that feels like your favorite party trick to show people when you're in the gym. If you got some useful tips from today, I'd love for you to comment below and tell me what you learned about doing pull-ups. Also, what are your favorite ways to implement pull-ups in your own training? And have you come up with any tools, tricks, or hacks that get you better results when you're doing pull-ups? And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so that I can keep giving you more tips as they come out in the future. Thanks for watching.